What's up? It is belonging to the Lord, Dominic George, aka _star_dom on TikTok and Instagram, star dom again. And we have just another, just another encouraging video, or another video to prove that whatever you've been putting off, you should just start. And so I feel like the title is explanatory, and I have my notes here on my phone, but and I don't really feel like taking too much time to go and get this out, but this is my, okay. Anyways, I'm just here to talk to you about just starting, right? If you needed another sign, if you haven't had anyone in your life tell you yet, just start. This is that sign. Just start, I promise you. And so the first thing that I just want to say is that it's not a lie when people say to decide to start something and you just start, and when you start making those actions towards it, the opportunities come to you. Like, just to give you an example in my life, I said last December, woke up on a Tuesday, signed up for a casting on Saturday to go and walk, and now, what is it, 6 months now? We'll just say 6 months now. It's September 2024. I went to multiple castings at New York Fashion Week, and while I wasn't casted, I am so much further than when I started out last December, just because I started doing stuff. And so I'll have another video to go over my experience with modeling, but that's just to say, just start. Whatever it is, just start. Point number 2, you need to look at rejection and embarrassment and welcome it. The price you pay for anything that you start novel or you're new at is embarrassment and is perceived rejection. So at the end of the day, this is something very vital to learn as you get older and you start doing new things. Welcome embarrassment. Welcome making a complete fool out of yourself until you master it, until you become the master of that thing, until people start coming to you for advice. And you have to have that self-belief and know that you're going to make it. Like, you're going to make it. Regardless, some way, somehow, you're one step away from your next yes, which is your next big thing. You're one step away. And so start acting like it. Let's see. Also, rejection is only redirection. No is an acronym, and it just means next opportunity. So don't be caught up in your rejection. Learn from it. What can you learn from it? Move on. Period. Point blank. Enjoy the process while welcoming the work and actions needed to get to your destination. And so when you become so addicted to working, and either like on yourself, working on your projects, and you start enjoying the process, you're not caught up in the destination. You're not caught up in, oh, I hope this video goes viral. You're just putting stuff out. You're enjoying the process, and it's going to happen. It's going to happen, and it's going to be more natural when you're doing the work if you just enjoy the work and you're dedicated to doing that, because you're not always going to be motivated. Let's see. This one, hear me correctly. I'm not saying don't respect the people who have mastered the thing. That's not what I'm saying. So hear this point correctly. Even though you are a newcomer, view every individual as fallible. And what do I mean by that? No one is perfect. And every top performer in any field has just curated what seems as perfection by incrementally working on their craft. And so now you have these people that can do things in a secondhand nature, right? Like to where they could be reading and doing whatever it is at the same time. And it's not that they're perfect, it's just perceived excellence. No. It's perceived perfection because it's just high quality excellence. And so this, something that I'm still learning, but it's something so important because as you get into these rooms with high people, just know that they've curated their systems that allow them to be able to work efficiently and just be super efficient and super effective at whatever they're doing. This is not to say to be arrogant. Don't be arrogant. Give them their kudos. Give them their acknowledgement. And reverence. But this is not to say to be arrogant. And so what I mean by view them as fallible is that mistakes can be made, but they have internal systems and probably external systems that allow them to, what am I trying to say? They have internal and external systems that allow them to either recover or to not make that mistake in as many instances as a newcomer would. And so when I say view everyone as fallible, everyone has the potential to make mistakes too. It's just that their systems are more developed and curated that allow them to not make those mistakes as common as a newcomer would. And so, in conclusion, I hate doing that because this isn't an essay. So we'll end it on this. To be great at whatever it is you set your mind to be great at, as you increase your abilities, make sure you also increase your internal systems to allow these mastered abilities to show without unconscious internal limitations. And so just lastly, right, if you become a master too quick, my idea is that the pitfalls that you could potentially have if you don't build your internal person as well and you just build your external person and your external capabilities, the pitfall will be worse because one mistake leads to the next, and then you start self-doubting yourself. Then self-doubt becomes your limitation, and you can only operate to the extent that you believe you're able to operate at. So if you believe you can't do it, if you've been doing it for 5 years, your brain will stop you right there, and that will be your limit. So as you increase your abilities, also increase your internal abilities or your internal person as well. So that when those mistakes happen, you can, okay, that's how the mistake happened, this is where the rejection happened, this is what I should learn from it, and then you move on. So that's it. If you needed another sign on why to just start. Pay the price of being a newcomer by embarrassment, by rejection. Pay the price of being a newcomer by and feeling like you're not capable of, but knowing that you are. Just start. Because every master actually had to first be a newcomer, but now they're not because they just started. So, but you have to make a decision to begin with. So that's it. You already know how it goes, but I'll say it again. Be blessed. This is Star Dom. See y'all on the flip side. Be blessed, be easy. Keep it classy too.